Hi everyone, Tori here today with a Project Life process video. This is called Yum. Sorry about that, I'm losing my voice a little bit. And I'm going to be doing two sides of this insert. And for this insert, I used a Becky Higgins Project Life Design A page protector and I cut it in half. I didn't have a ton of photos for these two sides, so I thought an insert that was just half of the Project Life page would work really well. And this is all that I have left of my Felicity Jane Susie kit, and I want to finish my kit here and just kill it with this last insert, and then I'm going to do a kill a kit video and show you what I used and what I had left from my Felicity Jane Susie kit. So I'm just going to start here by figuring out which of these scraps I want to use and how. And if I am going to have enough to just use these instead of Project Life cards, or if I'm going to need to grab some Project Life cards too. So this side of the insert is just some photos of my crazy family going to Indian food. So you can see how goofy my dad and my brother are. And I just think they're so silly. And they were just being goofy because they didn't want me to take a nice photo of them. So anyways, I got these goofy photos of them and I'm going to include those. And then I also made this photo collage using my Canon selfie of some of the plates and a photo of my mom and I, just some things like that. And so I did have to grab out one Project Life card, that blue polka dot one, and that was just in my stash. I'm sorry, I don't know where it came from. But the rest of them came from the Felicity Jane Susie kit, the January one. And I'm just going to sort of layer all of these photos and everything down onto the photos. Okay, can I just say I absolutely love killing a kit. Like, it's so much fun to just get a kit and just use it all until there's nothing left to use. And so making Project Life pages are like the perfect way to kill a kit because you can just use little pieces for your embellishments and things like that. So I decided to add the date to that one photo of my dad and brother making goofy faces. So I just took a circle from the cut apart sticker sheet, sorry, and added the date there. And then I wanted to cover up the 2016 because these photos were actually from last year, so 2015. But I like that black and white stripe card, so I just grabbed another circle and covered up that. And on the top and the bottom card, I'm just doing some layering with some of the scraps. Just another great way to use up those scraps is to just make layers of papers. And I like the way that that looks. And I'm using double-sided tape here to adhere my photos. I use my hot glue gun for embellishments and things like that, but when I'm gluing down a photo, I like to use double-sided tape just because it's a little safer for the photo. And then now I'm just going to go through all of the different cut aparts from the sticker sheet to see if there's anything left that I can use. And I had these two tab pieces and I wanted to layer them on top of each other on top of this photo, but they were both sort of blending into the background. So what I did was I outlined one of them with my black pen just to add a little extra detail. And then just trying to see if I could use anything else. Those bows were really difficult for me to use. I don't think I've used any of them. I don't know, I was really struggling to use them. And then I also grabbed this black tab, basically just going through each and every one to see what fits. There's not much left that I actually do use on these pages, but that's okay. And then I had these branding strips from the bottom of the paper, so I'm just going to see if I can use one of those. And I do end up using one of these ones that had black and white polka dots, or it was white with black polka dots. And it's really fine, but I thought it would look cute on the bottom of that card. And it does. I like how it looks there. And then I also decided to use this other branding strip which had this black scallop, and I'm just going to fussy cut around that. And I'm going to end up sticking it on the top photo, not the, well, I end up sticking it on the bottom, but then I also stick it on the top, just to bring that little piece up to there as well. I love that scallop, and I actually adore how it looks like when it's fussy cut out like that. Okay, so this side of the page is basically done. I'm just going to add a little bit of journaling in that circle on that striped sheet. And there's not a lot to say other than we love Indian food and I love hanging out with my goofy family. I'm going to stick that there. And I'm going to add a couple embellishments to this page, but really keep it really simple. I have these white puffy stickers, and I grab a J and an ampersand and a D for my dad, so Josh and Dad, and put that there. And then I added a B onto the bottom card for Bissell's, so our last name. And then I grabbed a couple enamel dots that I had in my stash and stuck them on there, and that's it. So I'm going to hold each of those up so you guys can see. And then I'm going to begin working on the second page of this insert. And I think what I really enjoy about Project Life is keeping it simple and getting through the photos really quickly. So, I decided to add some stapling to that one circle above the date there. And that's it. I'm going to move on to the other page. And on this page, I'm scrapbooking some photos from a barbecue from the College and Careers group at my church. So there's a photo of some of the people at the barbecue, photo of the fruit bowl, that looks so delicious, my pop, and my shoes. And I'm just going to stick that down there. And I grabbed a circle die cut from my stash, this one with gold foil, and I'm going to actually add that right into the middle of the fruit. I just thought it looked really cool, sort of like a title card. And it's not like I'm actually covering anything important on the photo. And then on the photo of the pop, I'm going to add 2 of those label sticker banners and just staple them down, just sort of layering them on top of each other. Again, I'm trying to use up my stash here, or my scraps from the kit. And then I also grabbed one more that was like a little heart, I think, and just stuck it on there as well. And then I'm going to struggle with this photo of my shoes for a really long time. I can't decide what I want there, but I ended up just sticking this tag on there that was in my stash. It's like a blue mint colored one. And then grabbing the string that came on it and just stapling it down in place. And then I trim it a little bit because it was really long. And that's where I'm going to do my journaling about what this barbecue was and who was there. I just keep it really simple. Wasn't anything incredibly amazing to journal, so I just wanted to stick that there. And then I had these Dear Lizzie wood veneer circles from my stash, and I just grabbed a couple of those and stuck them on the page. And then for the bottom photo, I decided to just add a label sticker that said Summer Essentials. And then I think that's basically it for this page. I'm going to slow it down and hold them up, and that's it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this quick Project Life process video, and you can let me know that you liked it by leaving a comment below or subscribing to my channel. Check back later for more Project Life, scrapbook, and plan with me videos. See you guys. Have a lovely day.